Hey guys, it's Brody from Pacific Toyota in Cairns. Just here to give you a quick high definition virtual tour on this lovely 2018 Toyota GX Prado, done 90,000 kilometers. Now just before I do that, a little bit about us. We are Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. So we do have two used vehicle yards, one here where I'm standing at 77 Mulgrave Road and the other one down at 235 Mulgrave Road. Just across the road from our other yard, we also have Toyota brand new vehicles and Lexus of Cairns. But without going too much further into that, we'll jump straight into the virtual tour of this lovely Prado. So basically I'll start underneath the bonnet. What I want to do is just point out any sort of nicks, scratches, any marks that might be present in the paint or the interior, just to give you an exact idea of the condition of the car. Starting underneath the bonnet here, it's all nice and clean under there. All tidy around there. Underneath the hood there, it's all nice and clean as well, and obviously the bonnet's held up by the gas struts there. Pop that one down. So I'll come through the front part of the bonnet where you probably see most of your stone chips. There's a couple of light ones just there. We can have those brush touched for you, so it will blend in white. Obviously it won't be 100% perfect, but I guess it'll blend right in for you. Just a light little stone chip there as well, and just one there. Couple of very minor little ones just on the front there as well. Bit of dirt there. It'll obviously come off with a good clean. And just a light little stone chip there. Alright, coming down the front right hand guard now. It's all nice and clean through there. Obviously heaps of tread on these wheels, nearly new. You can still see the markings on the wheels. Coming down the wheel there, the rim, sorry, that's all nice and clean. And a nice and tidy underbody under here as well. Alright, I'll come through this front bar now. Go through just under here. You'll see there's a couple of light little stone chips just behind the bull bar. Obviously it's probably where you'll see on most Prados, just behind that bar there. Coming through the bull bar as well, it's nice and tidy. All pretty clean through there. Alright. And come just behind there, there's a couple of very light little ones just there as well. Nothing too major, obviously. Alright, down the left hand guard. It's all nice and clean as well. Alright, same as the other side, new tyres. And through that wheel, that's all nice and clean. Give you a good look under the underbody there. It's all nice and tidy as well. Alright, I'll go through the roof now and just give you a good look through there, just to see there's no dents or anything through there. Jump up, obviously we've got our Toyota genuine side steps as well, so get right on top of there. Obviously just a little bit of dirt there with a good clean, that'll come straight off. Alright, I'll give you a good look from the back so you can see there's no dents or anything through the roof. Alright, coming through the rear door now. It's all nice and clean. Tiny little stone chip just behind that Toyota badge there. Otherwise all nice and tidy through there. Through the spare wheel carrier. The paint's all good on that cover there. Alright, I'll come through the rear bar now. Now there is a slight little mark here. I can't really feel it in the paint, so, but it is obviously there. So just that little mark on that rear bar. Coming down here, I did see a couple of little stone chips just down here. And just a couple there. Just on the inside of that door there. Alright, coming down the left hand side of the rear bar here. There's a little bit of a nick in the paint there as well. Alright, obviously being a GX, it is a 5-seater. Coming through the back of the door here. It's all nice and tidy, a couple of light little marks there, but obviously nothing major through there. You will obviously have inside, oh sorry, wrong one. Inside here, you have obviously got your tools in the back there. Your jack will be sitting in one of these little crevices here, and then obviously your spare tyre is on the back of the car, so it has got some floor mats here that can go inside the vehicle if you wish. Obviously your tow bar is sitting right there, so tow bar and wiring harness is already fit through there as well. Pretty nice and neat through here, a couple of light little marks just on the inside of the doors, but obviously being a GX you're going to be throwing stuff in the back there as well. Alright, coming down the left hand side of the vehicle, obviously left hand side's got your fuel cap and everything in there obviously. Coming through here, I'll go up the through the top and then I'll come back through the doors. Now this car has just come back on the market, so it has been reduced down to $53,990, so obviously extremely cheap in this GX Prado. Come down here, there's just a light little stone chip just down the bottom of the door there, but otherwise the door's all nice and clean. Through the rear door as well, it's in really good condition as well. Just a light little mark there, but nothing too major. Obviously got our genuine side steps that I was talking about earlier as well. Through here, obviously our wheel tie through there's all nice and neat as well. And the underbody, it's all clean through there. I'll jump down the right hand side of the vehicle now so I can give you a good look around. Obviously that mark just in the bottom of the rear quarter there, but coming up the right hand side now, I'll do the same thing. I'll go through the top and then I'll come back through these doors for you so you can have a good look through there. Now there's a tiny little stone chip just in the driver's door there. Like I said, I can have that brush touched for you. Another little tiny one there as well. Otherwise, just a bit of dirt through there. There's a very light little scratch there. It probably shows more in the camera than it does in person. Obviously the car does have the obviously automatic locking, so I've just touched that and it has locked the car. If I do open that, the keys are in my pocket. The car does unlock and lock through there as well, so keyless entry as well. Through that rear door, no marks or anything in there. Just a tiny little stone chip just here and here. Otherwise all nice and neat. And through this rear wheel, it's all nice and tidy as well. Alright, jumping in the back, obviously got to unlock it, so pull that door handle, the car will unlock with the keys in my pocket. All nice and clean through that rear door card. Carpet, obviously nice and clean because they would have had those rear floor mats in the back here, same as the front, so you'll find the carpets that are all nice and neat. Now these rear seats, it looks like a little bit of a hole just in the rear seat there. Nothing major, but just wanted to point that out that is there. There's a couple of light little scratch marks just on the seat here. But otherwise all nice and clean. Through the backs of the rear front seats, sorry, there's a little mark just in the back there. Otherwise it's all nice and clean, and you have got your rear aircon vents in the back there too. Alright, jumping into the front, obviously we've got our driver's door card, which is all nice and tidy. A couple little marks on here, just obviously through there. That'll tidy up pretty well and you can't see much of it there. Obviously your driver's floor is nice and tidy as well. A little bit of wearing just on the seat there, but obviously nothing major. You'll find that in most used vehicles. Coming through here, that seat's all nice and tidy as well. Alright, I'll jump inside the vehicle, take the keys out of my pocket, so it does only have the one key. So obviously our Toyota Land Cruiser Prado key there. Jumping in now, obviously they're a push button start even in the GX, so obviously with the key inside the vehicle, foot on the brake and push to start. Starts up nice and easy. Nearly a full tank of fuel, which is obviously really good in the current market and fuel. 90,813 kilometers. You'll see it's only just my seatbelt light flashing, so no engine lights or anything on the dash when the car is on. Obviously you see through here your volume switches and your modes through there on the steering wheel. Cruise control does have lane departure, and the obviously on the cruise control just the active cruise control, so it slows down if there is a vehicle in front of you. Obviously has the rest of your modes through here that you can control through the dash, through there. Alright, nice big touch screens in these updated Prados, so as you can see through here, all touchscreen works. And a really good song, and obviously you can hear there's no cracking or anything through the speakers, so it's been really well looked after. Alright, so it has got your fan speeds, temperatures and modes through there for the aircon controls. Obviously just a little bit of storage space under there. I've got your 4-wheel drive switch down here, so obviously your 4 high, 4 low, constant all-wheel drive until you put it in 4 low obviously. Your diff lock there, hill descent control, traction control, and your second start button as well. Obviously automatic transmission, so park, reverse, neutral and drive. Got your handbrake down there, does have a 12 volt and your aux and USB point down here as well. Alright, right, I'll give you a quick look through the dash and then I'll take you through the service history on this one. But as you can tell, this vehicle has been really well looked after. So I'll go through the service book with you now. I'll just chuck it down so I can open it up. All right, coming through here. So 10,000 K, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, done at 77, and then we've done the most recent at 90,000. So obviously you had that done here at Coral Motors in our reconditioning center in Cairns, and it's not due until 100,000 kilometers. So really good service history, and obviously not due for another 10,000 Ks, which is, I guess, really good for a used vehicle. Now I'll quickly give you one last look around the vehicle, but that'll conclude my virtual tour. If you did have any questions or if I've missed anything, please let me know and I'll be happy to go back over that for you. But as you can see, this Prado is in really good condition, and I can't wait to hear what you think about it. All right guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.